A house goes up in flames and firefighters don't respond despite the homeowner's plea for help.
I hadn't paid my $75 and that's what they want, $75, and they don't care how much they burn down.
Imagine your home catches fire, but the local fire department first won't respond, then watches it burn.
That's exactly what happened to a local family tonight. A local neighborhood is furious after firefighters watched as an Obion County, Tennessee home burned to the ground. The homeowner says he offered to pay whatever it would take for firefighters to put out the flames, but was told it was too late and they wouldn't do anything to stop his house from burning. Each year, Obion County residents must pay $75 if they want fire protection from the city of South Fulton. This family did not pay, and the mayor says if they don't pay, they're out of luck. Local 6's Jason Hibbs joins us now with our top story tonight. And Jason, we've talked about this issue before. A home's on fire, but the family didn't pay the $75 fee, so the fire department doesn't respond. What finally got those firefighters to leave the station?
Well, Jennifer, this fire went on for hours because garden hoses just wouldn't put it out. Now, it wasn't until that fire spread to a neighbor's property that the fire department would respond. It turns out the neighbor had paid the fee.
I thought they'd come out and put it out, even if you hadn't paid you $75, but I was wrong.
And because of that, this is all that's left of Gene Krennic's house. They called 911 several times, and initially the South Fulton Fire Department would not come. The homeowners say that the fire started right here in these two barrels. It then slowly spread to a shed and then on to the house. They say it took a total of about 2 hours for that fire to get from here to there. The Krennics told 911 they would pay firefighters whatever the cost to stop the fire before it spread to their house.
When I called, I told him that. My grandson had already called twice, and whenever I got here, he thought maybe I could get something done. I couldn't.
It was only when a neighbor's field caught fire, a neighbor who had paid the county fire service fee, that the department responded. Gene Krennic asked the fire chief to make an exception and save his home. The chief wouldn't. We asked him why.
Yeah.
House is burning to the ground. Why didn't you guys respond?
City manager will make a statement in the morning. Y'all can see him at his office.
We asked a few more questions. He would not answer and called police.
I need the sheriff's office out here.
To have us escorted off the property. Police never came, but firefighters quickly left the scene. Meanwhile, the Krennic home continued to burn. If we could talk for a second. We asked the mayor of South Fulton if the chief could have made an exception.
And anybody that's not inside the city limits of South Fulton, it's a service that we offer. Either they accept it or they don't.
Things my mother's, my grandmother's, my great-grandmother's were all there in that house.
Friends and neighbors say it's a cruel and dangerous city policy. But the Krennics don't blame the firefighters themselves, but blame the people in charge instead.
They're doing their job. They do what they're told to do. It's not their fault.
And Jennifer, to give you an idea of just how intense the feelings got in this situation, soon after the fire department returned to the station, the Obion County Sheriff's Department says that someone went there and assaulted one of the firefighters. Now, right now, there's no word on who the people involved were, but lots of people in the community really upset about the department's decision to let this home burn.
Right, Jason, thanks for that story. Well, this has been a heated issue in Obion County for quite some time. It's been city policy since 1990. If the resident doesn't pay the $75 fee, the fire department doesn't respond. Situations similar to today's happened back in July of 2008 when the department refused to put out a house fire. The city then held a meeting to hear from people living in the county about its fire policy. Then Mayor Ron Haskins said at the time the city's resources were limited and they have to draw the line